retired General Chiwenga, that is Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga, has said being in the military have taught her many lessons, part of it being emotional intelligence. We'll be trying to unpack what exactly does she mean, and saying over the past few years she has faced a lot of challenges, but because of her cultural background and how she was raised, she has managed to prevail over difficult and rocky circumstances, going to an extent of even saying military ranks are not sexually transmitted. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button. This time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Today, it was the Zimbabwe Defense Forces celebration, and Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga shared an emotional message. I'm not so sure whether I'm going to read this message or analyze it properly, but I can tell you it's a very short message but highly pregnant, with a lot of meaning, especially for the people who hears. You have to be in a position to comprehend some of the issues in order to fully understand. Greetings once again and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. We also provide you spiritual music. And I'm sure you have also watched one of the videos that have, two of them have been released, and an EP album is already out. If you haven't, you have to make sure that you go through it. So let's get into the main topic, why I switched on this live feed. Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga posting about 25 minutes ago. This is what she said. She says, on this day, Defense Forces Day, I always get emotional as I always reflect on the journey I have traveled as a military officer for the past 30 years. So Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga has been in the Zimbabwean military for the past 30 years. She is trying to demonstrate to those who have questioned her professional ability, and also as much as she has been in the military for the past 30 years, she has achieved a lot, by the way, at one point being entrusted to lead the UN mission. It shows that it's not just a woman to play around with. It's someone who has actually achieved a lot when it comes to military achievement. And she says, since 1996, when I was only 19 years, so she joined the military as a youth. And she continues to say, all I can say is, I thank the Almighty God for having led me to this career. Even in the next life, I will choose it again and again. She says, in the next life, even after death, if there is a life ahead, she will also, in simple terms, she's trying to say she made a conscious decision to be a military officer. Why is she emphasizing that? I think she's trying to demonstrate that being a military personnel, to her, it's a calling. It's not something that she jumped over because of benefits. It's something that she wanted. She was born to be. That is the message that she's trying to clearly articulate. And she goes on to share the experiences that she has had within the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. It says, it taught me the principle of discipline and emotional intelligence, which has pushed me to sail through whatever storm. So she's saying, I've always said that people who train militarily, they gain one emotional intelligence. It's a very, very actually intelligent. A lot of people like, even in the so-called intelligent people. Sometimes when we say you are emotionally intelligent, you don't respond with your emotions. But you respond with logic. Even if emotions tells you something else, you become calm, you apply your mind, and you respond properly. You don't just, when we say someone is not emotionally intelligent, you can show that you are angry, you are easily triggered. It's like of you act based on emotions, on how you feel. So when she says she is emotionally intelligent, even if she feels pain, sometimes she may act otherwise. That is what she says she has learned. And also the principle of discipline. Discipline which has pushed me to sail through through whatever storm. The last few years have been difficult for me, but because of my background, I knew how to deal with every situation as it came. I remember Knox Chivero saying they wanted to implicate Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga alongside her husband, alongside, and also the threat is not has not vacated. I think she's trying to express that there have been a lot of storms. We saw Temba Mliswa taking on Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga, and it led to her demotion by Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa ended up demoting. We have seen numerous social media accounts being opened, and we've seen ZANU-PF trying to drag her into the political activities of retired General Chiwenga by saying, let me first deal with this and say, I thank all those who trained and groomed me to be a senior officer that I am today. I am forever grateful. She's highly appreciative of the training that she received until she became a senior. It must be difficult to be in the military. Just imagine 30 years. You are just a colonel, but the son of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, how old is that drug addict? It's a drug addict who lacks discipline, but the drug addict is also now a colonel. You know how unfair life may be. 30 years in the military, but of course, placed in so-called commander's pool, seemingly a demotion, giving a demotion vibes. But you can tell that woman, the way she carries out herself, that she is disciplined. And she also not only, in fact, let me go forward so that you can not say I added words. She says, one question that I always get from those without a military background is, so do you salute your seniors as a VP's wife? Is that, do you salute your seniors? Who are the seniors? It's Mnangagwa, the commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, and all other military commanders. That's the question I think that she always receives. And she responds and says, the wife of a VP is not a VP. So she's simply saying, as much as I am the wife of Chiwenga, I'm not a Chiwenga, I'm not a politician. And she goes to say, no, is she a general? She says, I'm not a general also. So I'm supposed to what? To salute definitely in terms of the military. If someone is senior to you, you have to salute that particular person. And to emphasize that she goes on to say, military ranks are not sexually transmitted. Sorry to use such a language. The military tradition is beautiful and unique. One salutes someone's official rank not according to who they are married to or related to. So she's clearly explaining. I hope this answer is clear. For example, the picture below, she shows the picture when she was actually on the parade. was taken by a Herald photographer during the funeral parade of the late Brigadier General Chamenuka on 17 July 2024. I hope by that time she was already married to retired General Chiwenga. I think so. I was standing at the funeral parade with other fellow officers to pay our last respects to our senior. I was standing as a colonel, not the wife of a VP. No special treatment whatsoever. So she says, in the military, this is a woman who does not use her proximity to actually disrespect other people. She's simply saying, as much as I am the wife of, I think also she's responding in some way to individuals such as Themba Mliso, who thought that by getting married to a VP, she would share, she would actually not be loyal to some of the commanders of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. She's simply saying, I am able to distinguish between being a wife and also my professional duties. And I'm able to execute my professional duties. And at home, I'm able to become a wife. That is what she is simply saying. It's quite difficult for a lot of people to do so. And then Patrick Potter says, some people are meant to be soldiers. If we are to check your past life, probably you were serving as a soldier. Obviously, she is a soldier. Someone says, Keith Kwerume, almost 50 and you look like that. Let's take care of ourselves. So Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga, she looks young, but she's quite old. I mean, she looks young, but in terms of age, she's quite, that's why someone says, let's take care of ourselves. Some people are very young, but they look way older than Minnie Baloyi Chiwenga. I don't want to name them. Someone says, thank you, ma'am, for laying it out threadbare. Code of conduct of the military personnel is contagious, even in your private life. I am now a civilian, my former military superiors. I praise and render them their salutations. I even salute my own father when I visit him. Military life teaches discipline that no other institute will teach. Tinashe says, Defense Forces Day will be memorable once the army prevents Zimbabwe from becoming a kingdom of Swaziland. For now, liberation struggle was meant for a few people. Exactly the point that I have been trying to underscore. The gentleman has really a strong message. I mean, what will make people to respect the military is really to stop the kingdom of Emerson Mnangagwa, ensure that indeed they are disciplined, and also to defend the Constitution of 2013 above any other thing. You know, such a statement in Zimbabwe, it makes you to be arrested. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. And a special announcement today. I've released, this is my third album in a row, and already 2 videos are already on this platform. You go to the videos section and you will see them. There is the last one, the third one, which is coming at 6 p.m. Make sure that you watch that video, and the song is in English. Don't give up. If you look at this EP album, it's meant to encourage you. Whatever you are going through, it shall come to pass. And I strongly believe also whatever we are going through as a nation, it shall at one point come to pass. And the other one gives God the praise and the honor that he deserves. So it is available on all digital platforms. You search for Hloniphani Ncube, and the title of the album is Kuzodlula. It just pop up so quickly, and you get to enjoy and be spiritually edified. Ncube Mhlabane is signing off. Let me laugh and leave you. Let's meet you on the other side of the live broadcast. Definitely, as I